Well, good morning, everyone. I pray that you're having a wonderful day. I pray that your week was very productive. And I pray that if you did not come to Summer Ignite, that you were able to watch it in that on that private link and you got something out of it. Praise God. I pray that you will come to terms with understanding that it could take someone 6 to 7 times to get the vision that the Lord has spoken to you. We can't just assume that people are going to run with our vision just because we said it to them and we shared it with them over a cup of coffee. It's going to take time, and which requires us to be very patient, but it also requires us to learn how to recruit the right staff for the right position. I'm so excited about our next phase of what we're going to be doing next month. And so mark your calendar. What we're going to do is we're going to open the doors a little earlier next month. We're gonna open the doors about 6:30 because I'm gonna get some modern pizza, and we're gonna feed you. We're gonna do everything in the cafe this time. Have some pizza and have some soda. So if you want to come a little early or you just want to munch while we're working, that's fine. But it's gonna be a working thing. It's gonna be 60 minutes of working. And what you're going to do is you're going to every department is going to need to have ready for that day job descriptions for themselves, job descriptions for the other two people that are key in your department. So let's say in your department, you don't have two key people. You need to then come up with job descriptions for those two people so that when you are recruiting, you know what you need in any corporation, in any job, they have job descriptions before they fill the position because they're looking to hire someone that's going to fit that description. And what we often do is we choose people to be in certain levels of our department who are not really qualified. And then we get frustrated with them because they can't produce on the level we're expecting them. So again, I want to prepare you. I want to prepare all you presidents. And some of you presidents may not necessarily need this. You might not need the job descriptions that I'm talking about. It's like, say, for example, like oh no, maybe so we'll figure that out. We'll figure that out. But again, I want you to number one, have your job description. What is your job description? What do you do in your department as the president? Number two, the other two key people, what do they do? So I'll give you an example. So in the men's department, we have the chairman, who's Elder Reggie. Elder Reggie has a secretary who is Brother Ty Harrison, and he has a treasurer who is um, Brother Maurice Little, and then he has a chaplain who is Deacon Paul Dennis. So he has these different roles, and he has job descriptions for all of these individuals. So I want to be able to work with you in helping you get to terms with that. I'll give you another example. And the administrative team, when Mother Lori was with us, LaShonda, of course, the executive administrator, Mother Lori was the church secretary. Mother Lori's responsibilities were very clear and precise in what she was responsible of doing and following up with. And Evangelist Shonda had her role. So now that Mother Lori's gone, who's the new Mother Lori? And what role do they play? And who is that third person and what role do they play? So it's very, very important that you're ready for what we're going to be doing. If you're going to be watching on live stream, if you're not going to be able to make it next month, then you need to email me your stuff 3 days prior to that meeting. All right. So I hope you're going to be ready for me because the month after that, we're going to be doing a exercise called If I Were You. If I were you. So what we're gonna do is everyone's gonna have a cue card with their department on it, and we're gonna move them around to different people. And if they were you, they're gonna give you 3 things they would be doing in your department, and give you some ideas of kind of thinking outside of the box of what you're comfortable in. And I'm gonna add one to every department. If I was you, this is what I'd be doing. So we're gonna get real creative. We're gonna really stretch. We're gonna really look at how we can do greater and better with what we have. Sometimes the excuses that we make as humans is if I had 5 people, if I had 10 people, if I had, you cannot make those excuses. You cannot make those excuses. If I made the excuse that when I got 300 people, I would build Pershing Street, we would still be in an 800 square foot building with one bathroom and one exit. I couldn't make that as an excuse. I had to take what I had and do what I needed to do. So you got to be able to understand that God gives you the ingredients, but he's not going to make the cake for you. You got to be willing to put in the work. You got to turn the heat on in the oven. You got to crack them eggs. You got to do all that. I don't know how to make no cake, but that's basically that's some of the stuff that you got to do. You got to put in the work. And so we're going to look at working to build all of our departments so that they can be healthy in 2023 and that they will be productive. I love you. Have a wonderful day. This is Bishop. God bless.